Hi, so today I'm going to talk about my Benefit Cosmetics from houseparty.com. Basically, Houseparty is a website that you sign up for, and you can apply to different parties that they have that are sponsored by various companies. So I was actually chosen to hold a Benefit Cosmetics house party, and when you get chosen, you get a big box of goodies that you get to have a party with your friends and share a whole lot of samples, have fun. It's really awesome. So first I'm going to show off the goodie bags that I got to give out. So this is actually the last one. It was full of awesome samples, like a little POREfessional that I'll talk about in a few minutes, and had the Bad Gal mascara. Now this stuff is super amazing. That's actually what I'm wearing right now, and like I said, I'll talk about it in a minute. Also, they shipped me every single shade of their Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow foundation. This way, no matter what shade my friends wear, they were all able to get a sample vial full of it. And trust me, this stuff, it doesn't take much, so even the little vials will last a really long time. It also had coupons and a cute little magnetic photo frame. So it was a really fun party. Like I said, this is my last goodie bag, and it's for my mother-in-law, so she's gonna love this stuff too. But the first thing I want to talk about, because they shipped me as the host a whole bunch of full-size products so that I could use them, share them, talk about them, and convince all my friends to buy them, which, trust me, it's not hard. So this is the POREfessional primer. It's really good at covering the pores, because that's my biggest skincare concern. I have the worst pores ever, and the stuff actually, it's perfect as a primer. Now, I've always thought primer was kind of one of those things that the cosmetics companies just tell you you need to be using them, but I never really saw the point until I tried this. And believe me, it creates the perfect like face or skin for the foundation to go on top of, so it goes on smoother. It's basically like if you're a painter, it's the same concept. But the POREfessional actually covers the pores. I'm serious, it fills them in, it covers them. It's really amazing, because I have gigantic craters for pores, and this, without even putting the foundation on, already made a huge difference. The next thing is the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow foundation, and this is what the bottle looks like. Now, this is hands down the best foundation I've ever tried, and I've actually tried some really good foundations, but this is by far the best. I love it. The coverage is amazing. It goes on so well. I don't even have to use concealer half the time with it. And the color, it blends really, really well. So the coloring is pretty subtle, which I like because I'm very fair skinned, so it has to be perfect to look good on me. And this blends amazingly. It's great coverage. It feels good. It doesn't feel cakey. It's not thick. And it's amazing. So I really recommend trying that. They have 9 shades. The lightest one is still a tiny bit dark on me, but with a lot of blending, it's not a problem at all. And actually, I think it kind of helps give me a little bit of a glow. So that's really not a bad thing. So yeah, I really recommend checking it out. It's the best foundation I've ever used. Now, the Bad Gal mascara. This is what that looks like. It's great, great mascara. Sometimes when you have mascara, sometimes you have to really play with it. It can be hard to get it on right without it looking clumpy, or, you know, getting the proper effects. It can be hard to get lengthening and thickening and all that stuff. Well, this swipe, use a lash comb to kind of, you know, clean it up a little bit, and you're good. This does not take a lot of work like some mascaras. So I really recommend checking out their Bad Gal mascara, because, like I said, it doesn't take a lot of playing with to get it to look really good, and trust me, it looks amazing. My lashes are like to the sky. They're really thick. It's great. It's really dramatic, but you could play it down. It would, I think a lot of it would depend on the eyeshadow you use too. But I love it. Now, next we have the Now this is the Speed Brow Quick Set Brow Gel, and somewhere here I have the tube. Now I was very skeptical about this. It looks incredibly dark in the container, but it goes on clear, because as you can tell my brows are pretty fair. It goes on clear and it actually just helps keep your brows in place. So I like it. It doesn't add any color, which is what I was worried about. It just keeps them in place, so if you're, you know, busy, if you're partying, if you're at a concert, they won't end up looking all crazy and bushy. And that's actually a really nice thing. So I highly recommend this. Like I said, even if you're fair like me, it's gonna look great. It doesn't actually have any dark color. So it's really, really good. I love it, and I'll probably actually keep using it, and I would have never thought I would have liked brow gel. That's not something I would have expected to like. Now next we have, now this is probably my favorite thing. Well, no, actually I don't, it's my second favorite. This is the Big Beautiful Eyes Contour Kit, and basically it has all these different things. It has the concealer, which is a little dark for me. It has the base color, which you put on all over. Then it has the contour, which I really like it. I think my eyes look great. And then it has powder liner. Now that is something that takes work to get looking good, but trust me, it's worth playing with, because once you get it right, the results are really amazing. And I also like that the liner isn't black, because while black liner obviously is very dramatic and it looks good, it's also kind of boring sometimes. It's nice to have things like chocolate browns and other neutral colors, or fun colors if you're partying or want to look really interesting. So I like that it's not black, because I think that actually makes it look better. It makes it a little more subtle, which is good for an everyday look. Next, and this is my favorite out of everything I got, the Benetint. Now, this is the blush I'm wearing, because with my skin, I do not do blush. I just don't. I go with that porcelain doll look, but no blush, because I've never found a blush that looks really good on me. Peach colors are okay, but this, what you do is you just open it up, and it's a liquid, and you just dot it on where you want it and blend it. And it goes on the cheeks, and it's very subtle. It's just a tint. And it also makes a great lip stain, which I like that, because just for everyday things, the lip stain look is perfect. You can throw a little bit of clear gloss over it or lip balm, and that'll help. But it doesn't dry out, which is really nice. Like a lot of lip stains dry your lips out, and this doesn't, so you don't have to put anything over it. But if you want kind of a glossier look, then it's definitely an option, and I've done that. But the Benetint, this is my new makeup secret weapon. I'm going to use this so much. I've already used a lot of it, because, like I said, now I can wear blush. So if you're fair-skinned, get it. You can actually pull off the blush look too. It's so exciting. Now they also included a blush that I haven't tried it yet, because I haven't been feeling brave enough, but it looks light enough. It will probably work. So I may have to do another little mini review. This is the Hervana blush. So I may have to review it, because it would be worth trying. If not, it would probably look great on my best friend. So she might end up with it, but I'm gonna have to try it first, because it doesn't look that bad. So blush is very intimidating when you're as light as me, but the Benetint actually convinced me that it is worth trying, and I can do it. Now, to top it all off, they sent me this adorable cosmetics case. And in the box, this is actually, it was filled with all the different foundation colors that they have, but I am now just keeping everything in it, and it's great for traveling. It just zips up, and then you can carry it. And I love it. It's so cute. That's one thing I really love about Benefit Cosmetics, is that their packaging and their advertising is so cute and playful. So it's very fun. I like pink, so they use a lot of pink, which is definitely a plus. And last but definitely not least, they sent me Raising Eyebrows by Cameron Tuttle. And I haven't finished reading it yet, but it's a fascinating book. It gives all kinds of different tips on how to do your perfect eyebrows. It gives info on like the history of like shaping and coloring eyebrows and all kinds of really fascinating things. I never could have guessed that you can make a whole book out of this, but it is a fascinating read. Even if you're blessed like me with pretty good eyebrows, there's definitely a lot you can still learn from it. So I would recommend checking this out because it's so cool, and all the Benefit Cosmetics, I cannot wait to get more. So I definitely recommend checking them out, and stay tuned because my next video is actually going to be completely barefaced. I'm going to talk about my skincare routine and what I have found that really, really works. So stay tuned, and I will see you next time.